I should have came to you guys a little sooner. I was frantically trying to fix my end. Oh, I thought it was the game audio thing you're working on. Yeah, I hear an echo. Oh, it's probably me with the Twitch on. Yeah, you're good, I think. Oh, otherwise, it looks good. Computers, I can only understand how deeper the frustration gets with what you do. Brain Fallout, Brain Fallout says he can hear me, but not you, and I'm guessing maybe it's just a mic thing, or on your streaming software, you could be muted or have the mic all the way down. Do you use Streamlabs OBS, the same one I use? I hear you great. Of course, that's Discord. Brain Fallout says he can hear me, but not Steve. That's really weird. Mm.
Okay. Can you hear me now? All right. Can you hear Slim? I don't think he can hear you. Let's see what the hell. I'm mucking with audio settings. Uh,
Well, that's good practice.
okay. Now can you hear Slim? Say something, Slim.
Yeah, Brain says no.
Yeah, he says he
Game
can.
audio though,
No game audio though, huh? Okay, let me see if I can
but
get that
now
figured
says
out.
both. Slim and Steve, both loud and clear. No game audio still.
Wonder if I have to have audio
Bedhead.
turned on.
Bedhead says Stub loses the leg, starts complaining. Uh,
Doesn't take Stub long to complain. Let's see.
well, now I know how Hugh feels. My system went tits up.
Table way too fast. I think it's time for a muting.
Kind of getting past my bedtime anyway, but now I'm kind of jacked up. Maybe you'll get to like streaming.
Oh, I mean, okay, can you hear game audio now?
See what they say. There's a couple guys in here, Brain and Bed. I thought you might be interested in this match.
Okay, it's there but very quiet. Let's see. How do I balance that? Good question. Is there some kind of mixer on this thing? I don't see it.
On my OBS Streamlabs, it's just mic audio and then outside audio.
Well, I see desktop audio device 2,
Oh,
but I
it
don't see a
might be
volume. I
fancier.
don't see a volume control for it.
Hmm.
Is there supposed to be a volume control?
You might have a little different version than I got.
I just updated. I got the latest version.
Yeah, could be.
Maybe I'm in numpty mode. Is there like an
Oh
extra
no.
mode? Maybe I need to be in a different mode. Dark mode,
And
sources.
I'm still on Windows 7, which is probably a big part of my problem. You probably have the latest version for probably 11 you're on.
I'm just going to have to Google it.
It's pretty good though if they can hear both of us and then some game audio. Not like 3C is a big audiophile thing.
Okay, they do have a mixer. Let's see. Advanced audio settings. How do I get to that? Settings, audio. Is there some sort of advanced thing here? I don't see advanced. I've got to be in numpty mode.
Oh, it's hard to deal with on the fly.
Okay, there's sliders on the bottom of the... Really? Alright, general settings. There's got to be some numpty mode I'm in.
Guess the game audio is there. It's just a little fainter than the voice
No,
audio.
there's some way that you can do a... there's some way that you can do a... there's a mixer. Recording. Replay.
Yeah, yours sounds fancy.
Video. Audio. Oh, this is so irritating. I go Google it, goes, yeah, just go change the volume on the mixer. Okay. I can't get the mixer up.
Is my volume too loud? Is my music too loud?
Been a pretty big update for Streamlabs. My computer did not like it. Meanwhile, Real Poland has yet to make a point. Acero up 2-0. Acero's really pretty good at this game. He might be able to push Chico a little bit. Brain fell out says maybe he was just hearing a little audio through the microphone. Can't hear anything at all, he says.
Okay, there's supposed to be an audio mixer section. Maybe it's under advanced. Audio monitoring.
It's not easy. There's a lot of buttons to push in this streaming stuff.
Well, I know what I want to do. I just can't find a section to do it. They have a search, so mixer.
Must be in streaming though, because yeah, the game's coming through loud and clear. Well, I figured you had some interest in this game because you can kind of see if there's connection issues going on.
Yeah, I figured I better be here. I don't know what to tell you guys. I guess the game audio is just going to be quiet because I can't find the mixer. I mean, that's the stupidest thing in the world, but
Oh, it's on the fly. I mean, I know how it goes. I mean, you after the stream's over, you'll probably look and find it in 10 seconds. But at least you got it documented and you can kind of timestamp it and see where if connection issues go bad.
I don't know. This it's just kind of crazy if you ask me that I can't find a mixer. That's the simplest thing in the world.
Yeah, and the last time you streamed, apparently it worked before. Updates do weird things.
Well, I mean, you would think that this is really irritating. You would think that it would be easy to find. I mean, when you go Google how to do it, just go to the mixer, bring up the settings, and select the mixer. Well, there's no mixer there.
This is kind of weird. I'm moving my mouse around like I'm streaming, but I'm not. Stub got a point. Acero's still on 2. Is he just toying with him? His high run is 8. Somebody told me Acero's high run 8, which is pretty good. I'm probably speaking kind of quiet too.
Okay.
A lot of double kisses from Acero. Cue ball getting in the way. Ooh, just missed.
Oh, I think you have
He's
to
got
add.
all.
If you use Stream Deck, you can add actions to the volumes. Simply add the audio mixer key, which is under the OBS Studio category.
I got my mic adjusted a little better. No connection issues so far from these two guys. That's good. Oh, that was sick what he just did there. Oh, like doubled out of the rail and it was like a 4-railer. Doubled out of the corner.
Well, I'm not going to fool with this because I'll probably just screw it up. At least we have an OBS 3.menu next to the desktop audio slider. The desktop audio slider. You mean the one that's down on your taskbar?
Could be if that's all the way down.
OBS and audio. Yeah, guess what? Brain fell out. I can't find an audio mixer panel. That's the whole problem.
I wonder if it's like a hidden tab or, yeah.
Under settings audio, there's no mixer, and under settings, there's no audio mixer.
They don't make it user friendly, I don't think, some of this software.
That's the whole problem. I can't find the audio mixer panel. That's what I've been looking for 10 minutes.
It says docs menu, top of window.
Docs menu, top of window. Docs menu. Docs menu. Let's see.
I'm not laughing because I couldn't get my OBS to work when I tried to fire it up.
I don't see docs menu. I mean, my interface, like I said, this thing must be in numpty mode or something.
Everyone's a little bit different, every version, it seems. Same software, different updates. I think because I'm on Windows 7, it runs in compatibility mode.
Do you need Streamlabs Ultra? This is just the free version.
Yeah, I think so is mine, just free. Oh, here we go. I'm glad you're here. Disconnect City.
Yeah, well, at least that's not the bad one that he's left voluntarily.
Oh,
He's back.
oh, Traveling T's here too. He could stream. We got T could stream. I hope Brain Fell Out gets maybe gets his stream up and running. The more the merrier. Hughes had trouble, now I'm having trouble.
Well, it should save this stream now.
Oh, good. Sir was struggling a little bit. He's close.
Yeah, I mean, this is a game where you can be close. Oh
Oh,
boy,
and
that was
again,
a good shot. It just, that
he,
barely missed.
you had one earlier about 5 minutes ago. You'll have to go back and look at it. It was really pretty sweet. Kind of doubled out of the corner and really had a bunch of English on it. And I can't even describe it.
Well, this looks like four railer here to me. That's what I'd be doing. I think the four railer is pretty easy. I don't think Stubb really knows how to play this game.
Yeah, right side of the white ball, running English.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty easy hit where that red is.
Well, it's funny in this game, there are certain setups that I see, like what you're seeing with a four-wheeler, and then the balls, it's a setup where I don't know what to do. It's weird that way.
He's taking a long time to shoot.
He's listening to your stream to get
Oh, that's what he's doing.
an idea.
Well,
I don't.
gets the kiss.
Well, I'm glad you or Brain Fell Out, you're able to stream this. Yeah, I figured you'd want to be here. Figure out this disconnection issue. What else is going on? Is Brain Fell Out still there? You gutted one out today. Maybe you're not totally happy with your play, but you got the win. I just missed again. Yeah, that stream went off without a hitch. Look at how many people are in watching.
What do we got? We got 5 people?
Well, 5 people in Twitch, and there's a bunch in the room.
Yeah, there's a bunch in the room. I'm gonna...
Tell them to go to your stream and donate. Now you got 6 viewers. Yeah, Brain, you did all right. You just fought through it.
Well, you know what? I wonder if I don't have my field of view set right. I always forget this stuff. I think Hugh said he goes to 30.
Whatever you want to stream it at. Is that
Yeah,
the lowest, 30?
that's better. Oh no, you can go
Yeah.
lower than that.
I stream it at what I play it at, which is somewhere around there. Yeah, you got 12 followers, Steve, already. You got 5, 6 people watching. You're going to be a big time streamer before you know it. What did somebody say? Stubbs' high run is 2, I think. And he's only played like 3 games of 3 cushion. And I don't think he's practiced it. Acero's got another one, 6-1.
Yeah, well, this figured to be a pretty one-sided match.
Is his Acero's rating, is that a bug or is that legit? Probably a bug.
Uh, it's probably hadn't been reset. I doubt it could get that high. That was a problem when it was doing ratings based on points, and it wasn't working right.
Good effort. He just missed it.
Yeah, well, this has got to be frustrating for Stubb. I mean, the problem is when you really don't know what to do, then playing against somebody that does. I mean, I'm sure if Stubb played this more, he'd be a lot better at it, but this game has some specific knowledge to it.
I don't know. Can he 4-rail this out of that corner? No, he went the other way.
Oh, that was close.
You can tell Acero knows what he's doing. He's just a little bit not online.
Yeah, well, that's what good players do, though, is when they miss, it's close. So Brain fell out. You got to win, it sounds like.
Yeah, I streamed his match earlier against Houdini. Brain fell out, won 11 to, what was it? 7, yeah. He opened up a gap at the end, but it was really a close match all the way through, back and forth. Houdini ahead at certain points in the match. Then there's a slew of matches this weekend that hopefully Hugh will get this Sunday. He's going to get Fast Eddie tomorrow. Fast Eddie against Coldest Pillow, that could be a good one. I'm playing Cobra in this 3-cushion silly game on Monday at 1 p.m. my time. your
Oh boy. Yeah, this is a problem with these black boxes. When they work, it's great. When they don't, it sucks.
well, you did a VP4 online test about 30 minutes ago. And the video's up on your channel.
Well, that's good. At least that's working.
So it saved that. I don't know, I probably shouldn't even be on. I'm just here to keep you company, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard to commentate this stuff. I mean, I, I just know a few basic things about playing this game. I'm not any good at it. Well, that's a nice hit.
I
Well,
think it might be safe to say that this could be Real Poland Power's weakest game, though,
yeah, I
in
mean,
VP4.
what's the final score going to be? I mean,
Eight,
is he gonna get to 5? It's not looking like it.
no, and Acero's not playing, not hitting all that much. I think he's probably a little better than this. Oh, Brain Fell Out has a tip for your audio mixer.
View reset UI. So I don't have a menu bar at the top. That's one problem. Let's see. I mean, I wish I had a menu at the top, but there's no menu at the top. Let's say dashboard. Dashboard home. Well, that's all the stuff online. Settings,
Gonna
general.
get one. Stubbs on the board with 2.
He got another one, huh? Yeah, that's a problem, brain fell out. I, I don't think, I doubt it. I mean, I don't understand why there's no menu at the top of this thing.
Probably another setting you can toggle on, toggle off somewhere.
Well, that's what I've been thinking all along. I'm in numpty mode, but I can't find out how to turn it off. Let's see. Let's see what else is under Streamlabs. Steam, Streamlabs desktop.
He's warming up.
Yeah, you would think that would just be in general. But it's not.
Stub with a
Hotkeys.
run of 2.
Stubbs on his high run. Well,
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Appearance. Custom editor, studio mode, layout editors, themes. Enable custom navigation. Yeah. This is just stupid.
Sounds like your update changed a lot of things on your
No, I'm not sure I ever
Streamlabs.
had. Let's see what it says about no menu bar back.
Stubbs on a heater, a run of 3. It's 8-4. He's still shooting. Ooh, he tried the heavy draw shot. What does he have? The lines on? That's 4 in a row. I take it back everything I said. He knows how to play this game.
Well, maybe he's been practicing.
He's got natural ability. Looks like he's trying another drawback shot. 1, 2, 3, 4 rails. Missed the cue ball. I think he's going short. Yeah, I know what I get to work on all weekend long. See if I can get my OBS to work.
Yeah, I've never had that much trouble getting it working, but just business of
Settings.
not being able to get audio settings. I wonder if...
The Discord runs on mine just through basically any open channel you have open just runs through the streaming software.
Yeah, well, it's doing that automatically. That's
Yeah.
fine. I just...
Weird it won't run the game audio.
Well, it is. It's just I can't find the mixer. I don't have any kind of menu bar. This is frustrating. It can't be that difficult. I know what I want to do, but I can't get there to do it.
Stubbs playing much more some controlled shots here, and he's doing a lot better with those. He started out just slamming the ball around. And this match got tight all of a sudden. You could go on the right side of the red, 1, 2, 3, and then it's going to come up a little short in the corner. Now he's going the other way. 2, 3 rails, force follow out of the corner.
Well, this has all of a sudden turned into a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's running at 60 FPS, 0 drop frames, and it's not using hardly any CPU.
Yeah, it doesn't even stress my older system. Too bad. play his draw shot again if he wanted to. Otherwise, this is a setup I don't really know what to do with.
Well, I always look for paths with half ball hits and then work from there. Doesn't mean it's always an easy path, but that's the easiest hit to make.
He is going backwards.
Yeah, and then that didn't look like a brilliant play there.
Oh. I'm messing around with my own settings on OBS now.
Yeah, it's really pretty sad when Google doesn't. Google won't help you. You know something's really hosed. Yeah, look at that shot.
Yeah. 8-7 now. I think got another point. I can't figure out acero. I know he's better than this. I played him in a 3C hourly tournament. He made some good shots. I had a 5-point head start though. In a race to 10.
Yeah, well, I mean, this game looks to me a lot like Banks, where sometimes you just can't seem to get the bank to go in.
Oh, yeah.
You get a lot of good shots and they're just not going in. I mean, I played this guy, Mike DeLauder, who was just played in the last Derby City Banks game. I played him a game of Horace, and I got an H shooting a make the ball in the corner, take the cue ball 3 rails with drawn inside English and scratch shot, which is that's a really hard shot. So I got the H, and then I decided I get the rest of the letters shooting banks. So I'm playing against a guy that's a bank champion, and I decided to hit nothing but banks, and I actually beat him doing that.
Wow.
And but that's the way banks are. I mean, I can't bank as good as him, and not even close. But sometimes they just don't want to happen for you.
You get
Nobody's
on a
immune.
heater.
Yeah, sometimes you make everything, and the other guy who's way better than you can't seem to get one to go.
Hmm. Oh, computer problems are frustrating enough for me. You've spent your whole life dealing with that stuff. Great when it works. I'll probably build a new one in the next year or two. Gonna have to.
Okay, editor, layout editor.
Stuff's going backwards again. He was way off.
Aha!
Oh, you found the mixer?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she got a run of, what was it, 4, I think, was her high run or something. Yeah, it was a 20-18 loss, I think, in that match versus her with me. I'm getting a little better, but I'm not gonna
Okay, so let's
prevail.
see. Headset, speakers, USB audio device. These are all the way up. Great.
She's just another good all-around player.
Okay.
Sounds like you found something.
Let's see. That should lower my volume some. Is my volume down, guys, in the stream?
Maybe a little bit, it sounds like, coming through the headset. But I don't know if that's Discord or...
Hmm. Why do I have this one listed twice? Alright, I'm turning that down. And I'm turning that down. See what happens.
You got more settings than I got, I think.
Well, I found a mixer.
Nice. Look at this. Is this gonna fluke one? Yepers, 11-7. He's over halfway there. And acero apologizes for the 3rd time.
Okay. Global settings. Yeah, I've turned these things down and it doesn't seem to do a whole lot. I can't turn the audio for the desktop up anymore because it's already maxed.
Hmm.
Slim is very quiet now. Okay, so that did do something. Okay, this should boost Slim back up, I think.
And Brain Fallout says the game audio is there now.
Okay. How's Slim sounding now?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Syphilis, syphilis, syphilis.
Okay, am
Or
I
is it Sybilis?
loud enough? I can adjust me up
Slim's
a
too
little.
loud. Yeah, you can adjust me down, but I was...
Okay. How's that?
I'm slightly too loud, but I might have been speaking too loud too. You can turn me down.
I did. I just, honestly, I'm not quite sure how this mixer works. I'm just screwing around with it.
Bedhead is right. Can you turn my immaturity up a little bit?
Yeah.
Or my maturity level up? Is there a setting for that?
I don't know.
it's all trials and errors. I had some hiccups when I started streaming. I kind of have to learn by pushing buttons. What's this do? What's this do? What's Win32 file on my computer? It looks like a
The
virus.
game
Just
audio went away
delete it.
again. You know, I think what you were hearing was the game audio coming through my microphone. I think I just had my. I think it's coming through the microphone, not through the game.
Hmm.
Which means it's probably out of sync. Yeah. It's picking up the my headset. I think is picking up the game audio. Or
Really?
maybe the game audio. Maybe I don't get a game audio when I'm when I take the cursor out of the window. That might be it.
Huh.
You know, streaming rookie. Let's see. Let me try turning it down. Make sure it's not coming through my mic. We'll see what happens next time. I've got the game, the focus on the game. You know, the audio might not come through if the focus isn't on the game. So let's see what happens this shot. I've turned my speakers down so it can't come through my headset.
Oh.
See if we still got audio.
So you run your game, you run some things through your speakers and that through everything through the headset?
I'm not running the game through the headset right now. It's running on
Oh.
speakers. But that shouldn't matter for the stream.
Writing Fallout says you're making progress.
Well, let's see what happens this next shot, because we're waiting 10 minutes for Stubb to shoot.
Right?
I'll tell you what, you know, he's gotten to the point where he just plays really slow sometimes. He never used to do this. It's just like, you know, maybe he's disconnected. I don't know. Because this is. Okay. So did you get audio for that shot there? Okay.
Yeah, he
Good.
slammed it.
All right, so it's working. I just have to keep focusing the game window because it doesn't do the audio if the focus isn't there.
Hmm.
All right, so everything's working. That was a pain in the ass. Looks like acero's pulled back away again, which isn't surprising. Yeah. You know, the thing is if you shoot a good shot 95% of the time and the other guy's shooting a good shot 60% of the time, it's going to be hard for the guy shooting 60% of the time the right shot to win. Just the percentages are so much better when you're shooting the right shot.
Oh yeah, but 40% of the time I don't even know what to play in this game. And then the 60% of the time I do, sometimes percentage of that I'm offline.
Look at this shot. That was a crazy shot. He was trying to go one rail off the red, two rails into the yellow. That was a hard shot. But the worst thing about it is, you know, where he ended up putting the white. This is not that hard.
Easier in the corners.
Yeah, well, except for the fact that he's got to get to the end rail. He might actually be better off playing it off the white, you know, because you got a pretty small space there to get to the end rail and hit the white.
He made one of those tight in the corner shots earlier that was beautiful.
No, that's on the wrong line.
Zub has made some nice shots though, and I like when he plays more controlled like that. I think he does better.
Yeah. Well, the good news is he didn't leave any kind of gimme here. I kind of like playing off the red, going 3 or 4 rails that way. He's going to go 4 rails this way, and that's a nice shot.
Isn't it hard to get that object ball out of the way? I find myself, kissing it and it gets in the way.
Yeah, I think it's like one pocket, where you shoot enough shots and you sort of get an idea what the kiss is.
A feel.
There's, some little kind of clues. Like if you're trying to bank a ball and, to your pocket and you're like straight in on that ball to your opponent's pocket, that's already a bad sign. You're going to have to do something to avoid it. Oh, that was close.
Scrape the paint off of it. Hmm. 7 away. I mean, Stubb's 6 behind. Needs to go on one of his runs. I think Stubb had 4 in a row there.
Yeah, this is kind of a tricky situation he's got right here.
Oh, this is the setups where I'm not sure what to do.
Neither is he.
He just had a slam. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was one you could have played, taking the cue ball across with English, and tried to go one long rail, other long rail, end rail, and then into the red.
Hmm.
There are certain situations where you have to shoot shots that aren't, so natural.
Is this one where he can double out of the corner, maybe like a high left off the right side of the red? Is that what he's doing?
I mean, you certainly could.
That's
I'm not even sure you need high, just left.
You're right. And he's just. Oh.
He just didn't put enough left on it.
I need to learn that shot, doubling out of the corner like he did.
Yeah, he just, you got to learn to control the English on that, because the angle he had it was taking English off the shot. So you gotta understand that the angle he's hitting the object ball, it's removing English. So you got to put a little more on to get the right amount. The first object ball you hit, it's always gonna add or remove English if you have any cut on it at all. And it's the same thing in pool. And it's funny because I watch guys play pool and they do the same thing over and over and over again, where they don't realize the object ball is putting English on the cue ball.
Well, I'm wondering if this 3 cushion game is the most, I don't know what I'm trying to say, the most sensitive to using English, or you have to make the most adjustments using English, finer adjustments. People use English all the time, like in 9-ball and 10-ball.
It's a small target. A lot of time with 9-ball or 10-ball or a game like that, you can play area position. You don't have to play a real precise position. In this game,
precise line.
The line's got to be perfect. The speed doesn't have to be perfect, but the line has to be close to it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I mean, target small.
I mean, there are games like one pocket, you're juicing up the cue ball in somewhere or another. Banks somewhat, twisting banks, but this game just seems like you said, to get the line, I mean, you have to be really accurate with your English use.
Yeah,
you don't really.
Not necessarily. I mean, one of the things I liked about the Conti system was that it was fairly English non-sensitive. I mean, that certain shots don't change much with the English, and certain shots aren't that speed sensitive. Part of learning to become good at a game like this is, in any game, what you're really trying to do is you're trying to make the target area as big as possible. When I say target, I'm not talking about where the necessarily where the ball's going. I'm talking about like where do you hit it on the cue ball? That's a target. What's your speed supposed to be? That's a target. Uh, where's your Q-tip supposed to be? That's a target. So if you have a big area, like you can be quite a bit faster, slower with speed, and you can be quite a wide Q-tip position area. Uh, that's a shot
Wow.
that's easy to hit because if you're off by a little, it's not going to matter. And that's the kind of shots that you want to play. And it's the same thing moving a cue ball and pool. It's the same thing pocketing balls in pool. And if you want to be really good, you have to learn how to make the targets big. And this game's the same thing. There's ways to remove the sensitivity and make the target bigger.
Yeah, like that yellow in the corner, that's a big target if that's your
Well, I mean that's that's a layout thing, but I'm actually talking about
on the
how
cue
you
ball.
how you on the cue ball or the speed or
Hmm.
why I keep saying you want to do half ball hits because anywhere from a quarter ball to a three-quarter ball with the cue ball rolling, the line it comes off the object ball is pretty close to 30 degrees. So, I don't think there's, oh God, that was close. I don't think there's anybody here that couldn't get between three quarters and one quarter of the ball. I mean, it's a huge area. So that's why I was saying that if you're shooting those kind of shots where you're playing 30-degree line off the object ball, there's a huge area. You don't have to be that accurate when you hit it to get it on a good line. Um, and that's what I mean by having a big target is there's ways to play the target's bigger. And when I did evaluations like of this Conti system, one of the things I noticed is that it wasn't that sensitive to Q-tip position or speed.
Is that one of the mini diamond systems that there are
It's a
out there?
diamond system.
I've never learned one. I probably should. I know there's a number of them though.
Oh, that was a good shot. Just didn't happen.
You only needs 5. 7 ahead.
Yeah, you can really appreciate how good the pros play this game when you try to play this though. I mean, watching them run, 7, 8, 9 points in a inning is pretty impressive.
I'm glad I signed up for this tournament. I'm learning to like it a little bit more. And I think it could translate into some other games. I mean, it makes you really think about multi
Oh, it definitely
rails, multi angles.
it
Might help my
definitely
one pocket game,
no, it definitely translates. I mean, Efren was a really strong billiards player. I mean,
which is why,
he was like a pro level billiards player. Um,
yeah,
and
which is probably why he kicks so well, like 2 rail, 3 rail
exactly,
kicks.
yeah, that's exactly why. But
And it probably helps it.
one of the differences separates people in pool is ability to run cue balls, you know, multiple rails, 3, 4, 5 rails through traffic. And I've gotten pretty good at it, but I just got good at it by practicing a lot, not by playing billiards. But I played a lot of 15 ball rotation. Um, and when you play that game with all the traffic on the table, you have to learn how to get the cue ball on good lines because otherwise you run into the balls. There's so many on the table. Um, but it's critical in pool to be able to run the cue ball multiple rails on the right lines. And this game is probably a better way to learn it than the way I did.
Yeah, I should play more of it. And so far, I'm probably going to jinx it, but we just had like one brief disconnect where stuff was in and out or out and in.
Yeah, Cero's been solid, but you never know. It could just even be the time of day. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes I know that British Telecom at one point. I mean, this was quite a few years ago, but at one point at about 5 or 6 p.m. in the UK, uh, the connections were going to shit, and this went on for months. And I think it was just because they had their network oversold, and it would get busy at those times, and just got crappy. Well, that was a real blastola. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get lucky? Oh, oh, that got rid of the lucky there. I'm not seeing much lag in my stream watching on Twitch on my side. Do you guys have much lag between?
No, just the normal. In fact, I think it's better than
Well,
usual.
I'm seeing on my system I'm seeing like less than a second.
It's pretty good. Twitch is usually there's some lag there.
Yeah, I mean Kick was better than Twitch, but this right now is looking like Kick. Uh, is he gonna get it anyways?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
oh man,
you got
how
that.
does that happen?
That's just brutal. Yeah, this game can be brutal. I mean, you just watch that like that happen, where you're like, how can I not hit it?
Well, that's why I need pockets. I can only deal with this game in small doses, and then I'm ready to scratch.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean.
But Stubbs' credit, I mean, he's seems like he's still in try hard mode. I mean, he's
No, he's
not
not
giving
giving
up.
up. It's just he's at a huge disadvantage knowledge-wise there.
Right.
That's hard to overcome in a game like this.
I say again, I was lucky enough to stream Chiku versus Surat, and it was really a joy to watch Chiku play. It was just beautiful. Some of the shots, or a lot of the shots, he was
Yeah,
making happen.
he seems to be the favorite.
I think Interchange X for a Yank doesn't play bad 3C.
Yeah,
I don't think he's on Chiku.
I heard
Mm.
he played pretty good. Well, it'll
And
be
who knows, there could
interesting.
be some ringers in there.
I don't
That
think we're
Kim
gonna.
Soon guy.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be running this that often, but we'll probably run this again at some point. Why not?
Play sign up for fun.
Well, it's a chance to learn something. I'd sure like to have a one pocket tournament.
Well, run one. There you go, bedhead. If you're listening, Steve, he's opened it up. Well, I think I looked at the numbers, or at least the number of games played. I think there has been more one pocket games played than 3C, so you probably get more people than you think. And you know that people like Cobra, Albie, they may not like it. Those guys will put themselves in a practice room, and they'll probably end up winning that thing too.
There's a good hit. Well, I'll tell you what. If you start playing one pocket, it it can get addictive. I mean,
Bedhead's addicted.
it's
Well,
pretty
so am I.
it's pretty amazing, because I never played one pocket when I was young, and then I wished I would have,
Same.
because when I started playing it, I was like, wow, this game's pretty cool.
I had a friend I used to play pool with, well, years ago now, but yeah, I didn't start playing that till I was well into my 30s, I think,
I
and I
think
got addicted to it.
I think the one of the problems is the players play it and it's all defensive and they're just shoving balls around and all the balls go up to the end of the table and stuff. And the problem is you got two players that are novices trying to play it and don't know what to do. If you take a novice and you put him against somebody that knows how to play, they're going to get the crap beat out of them. But what they're going to see is they're going to not see all the balls go up to the table. They're going to see the guy, putting them in traps and getting them in positions that aren't good and getting opportunities to run balls. And then you kind of learn oh, this isn't just a boring defensive game where all the balls go up table if you play it the right way. So part of it's, getting on the table with people that know how to play it. You're going to lose pretty bad for a while. I mean, it's going to be very one-sided, but you'll learn something.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a good analogy or not, but in commenting on Brain Fallout's match against Houdini earlier today, there is I think a one pocket element to that black ball game in that, if you can run out, great, but I mean, you have to recognize when you can't or when it's not a good idea, and it's not about potting balls, it's about moving and trying to improve your position. So you're not potting balls all the time. One pocket's like that.
Yeah. But the mistake people make when they play one pocket is they play unproductive shots. So
Mm,
they play shots where, well, I'm just not going to give up a shot to this guy. And, that's their goal, and that's the shot they play. That's not how you play good one pocket. The way you play good one pocket is you do something productive with every shot. And you don't give up a shot. So maybe it's like, okay, well, I really improved the table position. Or maybe it's like this guy's in a trap because he's going to have to do something risky because if he doesn't, then he's going to sell out for sure. Or whatever you do, it needs to be an offensive type of shot. Doesn't mean you're making a ball, but you want to put the guy in really bad situations, and you can't do that just playing defensively. And that's the part that's
yeah.
hard to learn what to do is how to be productive with every shot. And if you watch good one pocket players, it's very rarely do they ever play a shot that's purely defensive. I mean, it's like, you know, probably 5% of the time or something like that. The rest of the time, it's some kind of productive shot offensively.
Is that the pool game, at least in America, that's changed the most drastically over the years?
Uh, I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean, is he gonna get it? Oh, he did get it. Wow.
break
Uh,
the paint.
you know, the thing
Has to
that's
be up there.
the thing that has changed pool the most over the years was the advent of Simonis cloth, the advent of
And
the no nap
snooker too.
cloth.
Yeah.
That's changed the game more than anything. I think as far as how the game's played, some of it ties into that, but Efren really opened people's eyes when he came here. The way he played one pocket and
Oh,
a lot
sure.
more aggressive, and then Scott Frost, he also, these guys started playing super aggressive and being successful with it.
Yeah. And it's a far cry from, well, Ronnie Allen was credited with sort of being a more offensive player way back in the day, and then I mean, that's does pales in comparison to the way they play it now.
Well, like Scott Frost, he'd have a breakout shot where, it's kind of looking like a straight pull kind of breakout shot on the rack. And, the kind you traditionally you'd never hit that because it's shoving all the balls over to your opponent's side of the table. Well, he just decides, well, if I hit this really hard, then the balls will go over to that side of the table, bounce off the rail, and come back to my side. So, he just blast it.
I love those crazy shots. I try a lot of stuff like that, but I'm not always successful.
Yeah, I mean, Frost is a lot of fun to watch play one pocket. Pagalion is a lot of fun to watch. Probably my favorite player to watch was Corey Deuel because he'd come up with
Mm,
some crazy stuff. Is he going to get there? That was a good attempt.
yeah,
Yeah, I, I think Stubb will get to double digits.
you may.
I'm interested to see what Acero does here, how he decides to play this.
Uh, I don't know. I like playing off the yellow he's gonna do. I don't know where he's gonna go though. Maybe, can you power bounce that off into the... Oh, he went that way.
Yeah, and
See, that's his
that was
touch.
more of a 3/4 ball hit.
Look
Look
how
at
nice
this.
this is. Yeah,
Well,
I would have tried to stub power it around, but
I think, you know, you were way better off playing off the yellow just because the red was closer to the rail.
yeah, when the balls are in the middle of the ocean, it's harder for me to find a line. There's another nice
He's
one. Is he
wide.
gonna get up behind it?
Yeah.
But the concept was there. Could have came if he hit that harder. He would have got it on the way back.
I think all these guys have fallen asleep.
Oh, it's past my bedtime.
Well,
But
if you think it's past your bedtime, how about the like bedhead?
oh,
What
those
time is
guys
it
are
where he
night
is?
owls. 7 hours past us. Well, past me.
We still got a bunch of people in this room.
Yeah, you got 7 in your stream too.
What I do? I just hosed everything up. There we go.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream. Oh, there you go. You're back.
I just wanted to see who's in here. VP Monster and Capo and Redback are in there.
Well, he got the double digits. He got his point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stubb's a force in any game he plays. I mean, he's a try-harder. He's got natural ability.
Well, that's the thing is he doesn't have any give up. He's always trying, and that's a good attribute.
I think that's what makes part of what makes Cobra and Albinario and those guys successful. You know, I streamed Cobra versus Linus a couple of days ago, I think it was. And of course, Linus is a big underdog. But you know what Cobra was doing when I logged on? He was in a practice room playing blackball. You know, he wasn't taking anybody lightly. He's serious about it.
Yeah, I mean
You gotta work at it.
you got to work at it, and then, you know, when you're playing, you've got to be you know, you've got to be focused. You've got to have a lot of motivation when you're playing. I mean, you need to really get after it. It's not as much trying to be competitive as it is just, you know, trying to come with a lot of energy and keep that at a high level. And that's what's hard about pool is that, you know, you play a lot. It's a long time. It's hard to keep that kind of focus and energy over a long time.
Oh yeah.
But, you know, for me personally, the closer I got to like winning a tournament, the more focused I was, because every round, when you get into like the top 8, every round you win, you're making a lot more money. So, you know, it's like that pumped me up. I was always like, man, even if it was late at night, I want the money. All right,
Well,
well,
that was uneventful.
let's see here. Let's take a look at the stats. So, real Poland Power 1.
Oh, for the match.
Here, let's take a look at the match stats. So, acero shot percentage way higher. And, you know, in this game, this is one time where that shot percentage is actually very indicative, because there's no playing safeties in this game. I mean, I suppose there are, but, you know, I think people are pretty much trying to get a hit on every shot. So that's a pretty big difference in percentage, and it's
Right.
almost double the points per turn.
Yeah. Half a point.
Yeah. Although, interestingly enough, the average run, Stubbs was quite a bit higher.
Yeah, 'cause he had a 4.
Probably because he had a 4, yeah, which was pretty good. I wonder if that's his high run for all time. Let's see.
I bet it is.
Let's look at. Let's look at stub and see if that's his high run for all time. Yep, it is.
He hasn't played much of it either.
Yeah, he's only played 4 games. He's pretty good for only playing 4 games.
Yeah, I mean, he is. You gotta give the guy credit.
Let's see. Let's go back and see the event stats for the whole event. So
You shouldn't be showing people this. You have 53 new 5,300 new messages.
oh, I never look at the admin emails. People gotta learn it because there's so much crap that comes in that's automatically generated. So Chiku at 57% on the shot percentage.
That's crazy.
This EMIT, I don't know what that is. And
some kind of ringer.
Albin's at 35. Acero, Cobra's up there pretty good. Interchange X, Sarat, Kingman. Capo's at 25%. So, yeah, I mean, we're seeing.
I'm ahead of Stub.
Per turn. And then that's the same thing here. There's points per turn. Average run. Longest run. Who's this EMI? Let's go look at the brackets. That guy's got to still be in it if he's doing that good. So who's in this winners bracket? So Capo's going to play Interchange X. Albinario plays Kamsin Min. LS3 plays Chico. And here's the guy that was, what is this? Kai Linz?
Vinces, yeah.
Kai Linz.
That could be a good one.
So, and this guy lost. Who'd this guy lose to?
He looks pretty good.
Oh, he forfeited. That's why. Because he looks pretty good. He forfeited LS3.
Huh.
So, yeah, you've got to play Cobra, and that's coming up
Monday.
What else? Who else do we have that's got a match set?
I think we're the only one so far.
Is that it? That's it? So, there's only one match set up. Is that right? Yep. Well, we'll have some more of these coming. All right. Anything else, Slim?
No. Thanks for streaming. I'll try to work on my setup now.
Oh, here's a good comment. Might need to take some kind of drugs to make my mind want to make that table interested.
Funny.
He's always got something interesting to say. It's Fifi Monster. It's okay to admit that you suck at times. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight. You should go get some sleep, I think, there, Slim.
Yep. All right. Thanks for streaming.
Yep. Go to bed, you guys over there in Europe.
All right. Bye.
All right. Take care.